There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm here with JT Automations. And
Yes, sir.
He came here to present some of his awards that he has created for content creators. So I want to let him explain kind of what these awards are.
All right, so what's up, everybody? First and foremost, thank you for allowing me to come talk to the good people here on this channel. I created my own award program. So quick backstory, just so you all can understand why in the world should you care or why does that matter. So I've been on Amazon since like 2017 as an author, and I've averaged at least 20 grand net profit each and every year from the platform. Now, by no means is that, retirement money or anything like that, but
money.
it's a whole lot of people that like, I'm not with a major publisher. I'm not like a big name guy. I'm a content creator. So I'm like, I looked at it one day and I saw that, man, I made 100 grand over 5 years, and it's cool. I appreciate the money, but what do you have to do to be a bestseller? Because the books that I wrote, even though I haven't made a lot of money, Amazon restricts how much you can charge, doesn't give you any customer information, but I got testimonies for days as like people have bought that book. My best student from one of those books says now they doing 120K a month on average with their business. So I was like, how do you become an Amazon bestseller? So that way, hopefully this book gets more respect so more people will buy it. I went through the rabbit hole, and long story short, what I found is that a lot of these institutions, when it comes to awards, either you got to pay them directly, like give them a large lump sum of money, or they have to make so much money off of you in a small window of time to qualify. And me personally, while to each their own, I respect it. I wanted to have an award program that highlights people for what they do, not necessarily how much money I made off of what they do. So I came out with several awards. First, I came out with my own book award, and it's called the Wealth Builder Book Award. So I created the conference. It's called the Foundations of Wealth Conference. There we go over the fundamentals of building wealth. I don't care if you don't have a business, have a small business, been in business for a while, but still ain't got the money that you want to have yet. So first is the book award, and I'm going to grab that real quick.
We got Gerard over here helping out.
Yeah. So this is an award. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. It's real crystal.
Yeah, this is no joke.
As he could validate.
Yeah,
right?
this is heavy too. Like, this is a weapon.
All right. And it's probably hard to read, but it says the Wealth Builder Bestseller Award, right? Now, to be honest with you, these awards are not just something that I made and passed out to all of my friends. So you still have to be an author, and you have to make at least 10 grand a month off your books. Now, keep in mind, I said that I was making 20 grand a year from Amazon. Well, I got off of Amazon. I still have some books there. If you search for JT Hustlez, you'll see the ones that I left there. But I created my own publishing company because I wanted to know who were the people that were buying my books, because Amazon wasn't telling me that. In my first month on my own publishing site, now that Amazon wasn't taking a cut, now that I actually knew who my customers were, we did like 20 bands. And I seen like $1,000 a day coming in. Yeah. And these were off of books that if I would have left them on Amazon, I don't know who buying them, and I'm restricted to only charge a little bit of money for them. Not saying overcharge your people, but charge what the book is actually worth and keep most of that money. Yeah. So each and every one of these awards, I say all of that to say that I achieved these milestones myself, right? So
that's 10,000 for the year.
10,000 in a month.
In a month,
right?
Okay, because he did 20,000 in a month. He's already proved.
Yeah.
He's past that.
Yep.
But if you did 10,000 in a month.
Yep. So the prerequisite is, as an author, self-published author, if you do 10K a month, and you're in my network, right? In my network just means that I know you and I know you telling the truth and you really done it before. So whether you come through casino and casino vouch for you or whatever. Now, for people that want to become authors, I do have a program that teaches them how to write books to make money, but you don't have to buy my course and do it that way, right? So that's just a resource for people that don't know how to create books that make $10,000 or more a month, right? So the prerequisite is you actually got to make the money. So if you make $10,000 in a month, and we talking about just the money you made off of your book as an author, right? Single book, made 10 grand or more in a month, and you in the network, boom, I got a Wealth Builder Bestseller Award. You don't got to pay me anything for it, right? I just want to start recognizing entrepreneurs that are actually doing stuff in a positive way, because if your book makes $10,000 in a month, that means that you wrote a great book that is either teaching somebody something, giving them inspiration, escapism, depends on what genre you're in. It doesn't matter to me, but that means that you actually added value to the world, or else you wouldn't be able to do that, right? And if you don't believe me, just write a trash book and see how hard it is to make that kind of money. Yeah. All right. Next award that I have, though, and the prerequisite is similar. You got to actually do the money. We're not just giving it out. And I'm actually presenting this to Casino, right? And I'm going to challenge Casino. All right, I'm presenting 2 awards in this video to Casino, and I'm gonna actually challenge Casino to come out with a government contract and book. And in 2024, I'm gonna have a Wealth Builder Bestseller Award for him, because I'm showing you guys, this my guy, this my dog. I still ain't giving them the book award, right? But this is
I'm doing like $100 a month.
But this is the Wealth Builder of the Year award, and because it's crystal, because I didn't want to skimp out on quality, I'll read it to you. It says Wealth Builder of the Year 2023. It says, for the sleepless nights, times of struggle and fear, I hereby recognize you as a Wealth Builder of the Year. At the top of it is the Foundations of Wealth Conference, because we're all about encouraging people to do positive things to build wealth and help other people, either through the education or by just doing the thing, because you don't always got to be in education. So that's for you, right?
This is crazy.
Wealth Builder of the Year.
What's the prerequisites for this?
You got to make $30,000 in 30 days or less.
30,000 in 30 days or less.
Consecutive days, not like I 2 days in January, 28 days in February. Nah, 30 consecutive days. Yeah. You have to do $30,000. You don't have to go through my program and learn how to do it. You just have to do it. All right. And again, like I met all of these requirements. I got another one for you as well, but I know you're running out of hands, so we're gonna switch this one out. All right, and that's Wealth Builder of the Year. You got to think about it. 30 grand in a month is life changing money for most people. All right, and then but I got one more award. This is called the Wealth Builder of the Millennium Award. Right, the prerequisite for this award is, again, you don't have to buy my course. You can learn from Casino. You can learn from anybody, but you got to be in my network to get it. So that way we know that you're legit. Because what gives an award value is the prerequisite. Like, so I've been teaching entrepreneurship since 2017. I've been a full-time entrepreneur since 2014. I've helped thousands of men and women worldwide make 6 figures and 7 figures, and hopefully, even go beyond that here in the coming years. So again, you got to be legit is all I'm saying. So to be the Wealth Builder of the Millennium, and I'll read it to you again, because like I said, the backdrop makes it a little easier to read, but I'll read it to you real quick. In business, you've proven yourself to be a compendium. For that, we award you with this award of Wealth Builder of the Millennium 2023. Yeah. So I'm going to pass the box off. And again, you got to do $100,000 in 100 consecutive days or less.
Okay.
Right?
100,000 in 30 consecutive days.
In 100. You got 100 days. 100 days. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Casino can do it in 30 days, right?
I did it one time this year. Well, no. I did it. You said 100,000?
100,000 in 100 days.
A couple times in 30 days. But I did 150,000, which is in 30 days, which is what I was like, hey, I did that. But,
it took me 88 days. I'm not gonna lie. So before I invented the awards, I said it wouldn't be fair to me, anybody in my network, to say you gotta make $1 million in an hour, and I ain't never did nothing like that. So be honest, when I was thinking about the awards, I met all the requirements. Then I made it. It does require work, right? So this is not an easy thing to do. But again, if you're really out there in business, I don't care what business you're in, as long as it's legal, ethical, and moral, you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't taking advantage of nobody, then I want to challenge you all to, one, get in the network. The reason why being in a network is important is because your network can get you opportunities that you being smart can't get you in. So you can be very knowledgeable in business and very knowledgeable at whatever your thing is. If don't nobody know about it, you're not making as much money as you should, or you might be working too hard to do it. So there's opportunities that come from being around the right people. You had the opportunity to mastermind. That's where you could throw ideas off a casino, and something that might be crazy to you might be super simple to him, but just having somebody that's on your level, it can really help. And growing up in a low-income environment like me and Casino did, you might not have a whole lot of positive influences around you that could tell you, hey, listen, I know this looks like easy, fast money, but why don't you do this instead? Why don't you look at accounting, government contracting, getting on social media, starting this business, that business, doing this investment, opening up a Roth IRA. You don't have to work for somebody to have an IRA. So I really just want to lead by example, because I could have cried about it and said, man, oh, it ain't no awards for entrepreneurs that are really changing people's lives unless you give somebody tens of thousands of dollars to do so. So I said, I'm going to be the change that I want to see in society. So I'm going to create my own award program. So if you're interested in getting a Wealth Builder bestseller, right, a Wealth Builder of the Year, we're going to do this every year, or a Wealth Builder of the Millennium Award, first things first is you have to decide what it is you're going to do. Right. All right. If you want to make 100K in 100 days, or 10K in a month off your book, or 30K in 30 days off of whatever business you choose to start, believe it or not, you can do that with one thing, right? You don't have to do a whole lot of stuff. So Casino can make 30 days and 30 days or less government contracting. He can make 100K in 100 days or less government contracting. He can write a book on how he did it and sell it and make 10K in a month, right?
I gotta do that. I gotta do that.
Yeah. And do all of that just off of one skill. But society will tell you that, well, you got to have multiple streams of income. You need to do 45 different side hustles just so you can make $10,000 this month. And then you spread yourself so thin, and you make, as my friend Trav like to say, a whole lot of little money. So you made $20 45 times and still wondering why you broke, and you got all these income streams. So I challenge you to narrow it down, stay focused. You can follow me on social media at JT Automations on YouTube, JT Hustlez on Instagram. Subscribe to Casino's channel if you're new.
And I'm definitely putting all the links to all the stuff he's saying.
Oh yeah.
Below. So definitely. And something that you said about being from low income, I just found out. I knew I was from the hood, right? I know I'm from the hood. Yeah. But I just found out that I grew up in and was educated in the poorest zip code in Florida.
Oh shoot.
So 32304 is my old zip code where I grew up, across the street from the high school. We were the poorest high school in the state of Florida.
Dang.
And I still got this Wealth Builder of the Millennium Award from JT, so you can definitely do it.
Yeah, so you can find me on all my social media. I ain't got nothing to sell, right? So ain't no course you got to buy, ain't nothing. I just want to inspire you. Tap in with Casino, continue to learn.
Yeah. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino's name. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out.
I was always focused on the money. I started with nothing. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate investor. Had my own trucking authority. Multiple college degrees. Ex-military. I'm an author. Motivational speaker. Not to mention I'm an accountant. But with all the things that I've done, it was government contracts that truly made me rich.
Yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful.
Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.